Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Hope you had a fun weekend. I'm ready to get into some Snatcher. How about you? Let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. All right. It's always fun trying to remember where exactly I left off when I was playing this game. Usually I'm pretty good at guessing. I'm not sure now. We were in the hospital. I think we killed the chief. I don't know. It'd be a lot easier if we just get into the game, right? Let's just do that. All right. Here we go. Let's get started. Okay, let's see. 4151 seems to be the one. All right, let's see what we're doing. Oh, that's right. We were investigating this. Where are we? I don't even remember. Let's just start looking around. It'll come back to me, I think. Gillian, there are Snatchers with their artificial skin already installed here. Okay. These units are nearly ready to perform a complete snatch. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like the best place to be. Let's keep looking. All right, let's look at the snatch process. We're going to look at the snatch process.
This is where they fuse the artificial skin onto the Snatcher's endostructure. First, they adjust the size of the still skinless Snatcher to the size of the individual who is to be snatched. The Snatcher's overall shape and size can be adjusted by expansion or contraction of sizing rods. Their sex is controlled by gender units, which are installed at this point. Then, the face is modified to match the intended victim by adjusting the size of the upper and lower jaw, cheekbones, temporal bones, and tooth alignment.
Just like Gibson said, that means there are limits to the size of the people that they can snatch.
That's right. The limits of the mechanism mean that they can't snatch children, the elderly, or people who are very tall or heavy. And this is where the artificial muscle's attached.
Is it organic?
No. It appears to be coated with a type of plastic gel capable of mechanical response. Like human muscles, it creates mechanical energy through chemical reactions. And this is where the artificial skin is attached. In order to prevent the synthetic cells, developed using biotechnological protein design techniques, from rejecting the inorganic material below, they attach it gradually over a number of days.
And this is the stuff that gets cancer if they stay out in the sun too long.
Finally, they attach body and scalp hair. The process involves transplant of synthetic hair follicles as well, so the hair will grow back if it's lost.
What about scars or birthmarks?
It would appear that they make those adjustments at this point in the process, as they would for wrinkles to simulate age.
What's going on, X? It was a one-eyed, one-horned flying purple people snatcher. Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I lucked out. They don't snatch tall people, so I'm safe. I feel relieved now. It is Monday. Yeah. I guess. I don't know what date it is unless I look at a calendar. Let's look at the area. I don't know if we did. A computer terminal is installed on each preservation cylinder. You know, X, I have not looked into Bubblegum Rosie at all. I have no idea what that game is about. But we'll find out, or I'll find out, in a couple hours. I don't know if you're going to be here, but tonight is the night for your Action 52 Redemption playthrough. I'd like to say I'm looking forward to it. I'd like to say that. I won't. There are tubes and wires running all over the place. Please watch your step. Okay, watch out for the tubes and wires. Wouldn't want to, accidentally kill all of them. That would be awful. Start investigating. Let's investigate the cylinder. These cylinders are used to culture the Snatcher's artificial skin. Endostructures are submerged within them. They're constructed with a special reinforced glass. It would require quite a bit of effort to break. Okay, moving on. I always look at the ceiling. Have we ever found anything useful on the ceiling? Maybe that, like the Chief's Snatcher was on the ceiling? That's about it. Usually it's just random stuff. Oh, we'll see. It appears that weak ultraviolet rays are being projected from above. This is really advanced. Way beyond anything we saw at Queen's Hospital. Okay, moving on. The whole area is protected as a clean room. There is a door at the far end of the room. This is very sophisticated equipment. I'm surprised at the advanced level of the facility they have constructed. I wonder where they're getting their funding from. Russia, probably? Maybe Moscow? I don't know. They're probably supplying their financial backers with Snatchers as well. Okay. Let's move on to the door. It's locked, but I should be able to open it from this side. It's set so that it cannot be opened from the inside. Ah, makes sense. You don't want the Snatchers waking up and going off on their own. Okay. Let's investigate the terminal. Not sure. Did we talk about a terminal? Apparently there's a terminal. The power is on. Look at this, Gillian. The data of people to be snatched is all being neatly processed.
So this is where the whole thing begins. The endostructures arrive here from the Kremlin. Then they convert them into copies of their victims. And finally, they head out into the city using the old subway system.
With artificial skin maintenance being handled at Queen's Hospital.
But who's behind all this?
Gillian, look at this. There are some finished Snatchers over here.
Get a load of this. The U.S. President, the Prime Ministers of Japan, and the U.K.
Gillian, you're in here too.
Figures. They were looking to snatch every VIP at the summit.
And the last junker, you. It definitely looks like they plan on moving out beyond Neo-Kobe.
If they were to snatch every major world leader, they'd practically be able to control the planet. Still, that's odd. With their flawed skin, pulling something off like that would really be difficult.
Chin said they had found the key to developing a perfect artificial skin. Maybe they've already produced it.
No idea. But the number of Snatchers here makes it clear that they're up to something new.
Gillian, this is definitely their nest. We should destroy everything.
Not yet. Not until we found Jamie. Metal, how much time do we have left?
The summit should have begun by now. We don't have much time. And once our legal privileges are suspended, I won't be able to help. In fact, I'll be forced to restrain you.
I know. If the military wants to avoid nukes and goes for a surgical strike on this facility, what would they likely use?
Probably a phased particle beam from one of the attack satellites.
A phased particle beam, huh? That'll wipe this complex right off the map.
Everything, including the soil, will simply evaporate. The attack will leave just a large crater.
Metal, can you convince them to give me another hour? Even 30 minutes will help.
Understood. I'll try my best.
And I'll try to find and rescue Jamie in that time.
I can't transmit here due to interference from the Snow 9. I'll have to leave the area and then send the message.
All right. Do it, Metal.
Gillian, don't forget. 30 minutes. You must get out before then.
I understand.
Gillian, I'm sorry I couldn't help you better.
Don't worry about it. I'll be able to move faster by myself anyway. 30 minutes should be plenty. Go, Metal!
Yes, sir. Don't forget, 30 minutes!
$30 Oh, this is gonna be tight. That room's the only place left to check. Let's take a look.
So, there's some shooties in there. I didn't know that was coming. What's going on, Rev? You came in just as a cutscene was starting, so I didn't get to say, hello. I wasn't ready for that. Was not ready for that. I gotta say, that part's not... These, combat sections are not easy. Well, let's keep going. I guess we just keep starting here. I'm not ready for this. God, this is so hard. Oh my God. Oh, come on. They move around before they settle, so that makes it kind of tough. Yeah, this might be a while. This is a lot harder than the last one. Why are there so many all of a sudden? See that? Like, that one jumped across the screen. No. This is not going to happen. No way. This is nuts. I guess we'll just keep doing this until we get past it. Oh my god. If they would actually stay where they show up, it wouldn't be so bad, but they move around like that. Oh my god. That is way too long of a sequence. It's really hard to explain how hard that is. You have to push in the direction on the D-pad for every shot. That's how you're aiming. I feel like my controller is not registering fast enough. This is going to take a while. Wow. It's so fast. Doodle's here, but ain't nobody got time for that. Oh no. They're jumping around too much already. Forget it. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Can't keep up. All right, Doodle's here, so let's get some cat cam out of the way. She's on the wrong side, though. I know. There she is. Yelling at me. Yeah, this is a hard part. I don't really need you yelling at me right now. No. I don't really need this right now. All right, that's enough cat cam. She'll be back later, I'm sure. If she ever goes away. I gotta take off. I've got like an extra sweatshirt on. I gotta take it off. I'm already getting too hot. Is what TOS friendly? All right, let's try this again. Oh boy. This is so hard. I can't push the button fast enough. This is insane. Taking clothes off? Yeah, I said a sweatshirt. I have like a sweatshirt over top of a button down over a t-shirt because it's freezing in here. But this is making me a little crazy. they come in and get mixed up, and you got to know which order they come in so you can kill that one first. And now I'm a little disappointed because I was really liking the game. This is not necessary. It's not really a combat game. Can't say it's its strong point. The story's great. Combat is not really its strong suit. And the fact that they made it this insanely hard is kind of like, why? It's kind of fun, but oh my god, come on. No. Oh my god, no way. No way am I going to get this in any reasonable amount of time. This is so fast, and it's way too drawn out. I don't know if this controller can move that fast. Like, I'm pushing the buttons and it's not going. Just got to keep doing it until we get past it, really. All right, let's keep going. Got nothing else to do right now. I can't go that fast. I literally, like, my hands don't move that fast. I wish I could heal. See, I pushed the button to fire there and it's not shooting. It's weird. I'm pushing squarely. Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those, like, just have to keep going. Uh-oh, this is bad. Yeah, I didn't know which one got there first. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed now. And it's random, it seems. Like, they don't always go to the same spot. This is gonna wear my hand out. Shot, but it's not shooting. Oh, he went over there. Now I've lost it. I don't know which one's which. Forget it. There's no way. X, I don't need any advice. I'm good. Just gotta keep shooting. Oh my god. That's way too many at one time to start with. I'm just hoping I get good RNG on one of these playthroughs. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, and when they send in like 4 at a time, there's no way to know which one came in first. And you can see the one that's going to shoot, it gets orange, but, you know, that's just, there's no time to react to that. All right, here we go again. I am concerned about this wearing my hands out. I have issues with pain in my hands. Kind of why I don't play fighting games. I can't go fast enough. I can't go fast enough. Okay. Wow. I was going to say this game was like a 10 out of 10, but definitely taking a point off for this. I can't imagine what this is like with a light gun. And you think it would be easy because you can point directly to the corner or whatever with the D-pad, but it's really not easy. It's really not. Oh my god! I just hit something. Alright, this has to stop, like right now. Come on. And like, I don't get healed at all. Alright, I'm gonna take a sip and think about what else we can play. My hands need a break already. This is too much. I just started like spamming my shots because I honestly I can't trust that it's going to shoot. I don't know if it's the controller or if it's just the way the game responds, but sometimes I move to one of the guys and my gun doesn't shoot. It's not really helping. Here we go again, I guess. I'm really disappointed now. It's not like it gets any easier and you don't get like a checkpoint. And, you know, you don't really get a lot of time to decide which one to shoot based on their eye color. Like you can see it's turning orange, but there's no time to respond to that. Like I'm just gonna spam and hope that I hit something. Okay, that worked.
I wasn't ready for that. They almost got me. All right, let's open the next door.
No, please. Please, no. Let me save. Please let me save.
Doesn't look like there's anything here.
Thanks, Rav. Appreciate it. My heart...
Ah!
My heart is racing. Oh, come on. Gotta go for headshots. So I gotta, like, look for the head. Alright, that's way too many snatchers in one room. Where are they coming from? Oh, shot him. Sorry. Why am I apologizing? Shot him a little low. Okay, please, let me save.
Jeez, these guys are tough. Of course, I didn't exactly expect them to welcome me with open arms. Okay,
Oh my God.
let's try this next door.
No, stop going indoors, please. I'm playing this game. Wow, they tried to trick me.
Jamie, are you all right?
Gillian, you came for me.
Are you hurt?
No, they won't lay a finger on me. Not until the new artificial skin is completed anyway.
Artificial skin research? You?
Gillian, I've got my memory back. All of it.
What happened? Tell me, Jamie.
They said they'd kill him. They said they'd kill Harry. They forced me. I had to help them with the skin development. They said I had to help them because the professor was ill. Wasn't getting any better. Gillian, the engineer Harry, he's our son. He's been living on his own now for 50 years.
Jamie, I'm afraid that Harry's...
There was nothing I could do. They forced me. But I can't do it anymore.
Jamie!
The professor, he just died. He was over 100.
The professor? What? This old man?
Don't you remember? It's Professor Modner. Professor Petrovich Modner.
What? This old man is Modner?
He's been confined here for 3 years now, just to develop the Snatcher's artificial skin. Terrible. Doing that to your own father.
Whose father? Jamie, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You really can't remember, can you?
Jamie, tell me. Tell me who I am. What were we doing at the Kremlin?
Are you sure you really want me to, Gillian? It's all so awful, but if you must know, I'll tell you. Try to remain calm, okay? 56 years ago, you and I were involved in a top-secret Soviet project. It was still during the time of the Cold War. The gulf between East and West was as wide as ever. Everybody was worried about nukes. At that point, the world's armies were at their largest ever. Leaders still believed that a strong military meant a strong nation. There were rumors that there would be an agreement to end the production of nuclear weapons. On the other hand, the major powers like the US began to get involved in a space weapons race. But not the Soviets. The conservative despots in the Kremlin had another, completely different idea for gaining military superiority. A horrible plan, something no one else would think of. At that time, the countries of the communist bloc were facing an economic crisis. Popular movements pushing for democracy were springing up all over. Communism itself was facing extinction. Facing pressure from the reformers, the Kremlin began to panic. And that's when that horrible, childish plan was launched.
And that was the Snatcher Project. Replace your enemy's leaders with puppets of your own. Then you control their governments, their economies, take over a country from the inside out.
That's right, Gillian. And to develop these robots, they assembled some of the most brilliant scientific minds from around the world. Some of them were even brought in against their will. At the crux of that development effort was a group called the Frankenstein Project Team. You and I were members of that team, Gillian. It was a 4-person team led by the late Professor Modner here. The robotics expert was Professor Modner himself. His son, Elijah Modner, handled genetics and microbiology. For nanobiology and picobiology, myself. And for behavioral science and psychology, you, Gillian. Early development was carried out at a lab in Novosibirsk, but was later moved to a secret facility under the Kremlin. At the time, the Glasnost and Perestroika movements were gaining momentum, and they rightly feared for the existence of the program if it should become known. But some of the reformers did learn of the project, and they conspired with the US to block it. Gillian, you were a CIA special agent sent by the United States to infiltrate and sabotage the project.
I was CIA?
Yes, and the government knows that. That's why you were assigned to the Junker team.
What? Who am I?
Work on the project continued to go smoothly. But then, on June 6, 1996, there was that accident. A mysterious explosion at the Chernobyl facility spread a bacterial weapon that was under development there into the atmosphere, destroying the country and the project. Gillian, was it you? Did you set off that explosion?
What? You can't be serious. You think I caused the catastrophe?
Somehow, during the confusion, Professor Modner and our son Harry managed to get picked up by American agents. But we couldn't get out in time, you and I and Elijah. In a shelter below the Kremlin, we entered a cryogenic sleep. Our plan was to sleep there until the toxic effects of the bacteria were safely passed.
And then 48 years later, 3 years ago, we were discovered by the 17th Special Investigative Force.
Yes, but when they found us, Elijah's pod was already empty.
Elijah Modner? That guy whose picture was in the church? The one that looks like Random?
That's right, Elijah is alive! Elijah is here and working on the Snatchers.
Why don't you let me finish your little story?
Who's there?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Jamie? Ah, yes. And Gillian. It's me, Jamie.
Elijah? Is that really you?
Random? No, not quite.
So you remember me, do you? I am Elijah Modnar, the only son of Professor Petrovich Modnar. I'm afraid I've grown somewhat old and feeble since we last met, however.
Elijah, why are you doing this? Your father, Professor Modner, he passed away a few minutes ago.
What? My father is dead?
Elijah, what happened to you? The Elijah I knew could never do anything like this.
I've changed, Jamie. These 40 years have changed me.
I can't believe it. What happened to you?
What happened to me? Jamie, do I actually have to explain it to you? Jamie, it's you. Your beauty is the cause of all that has come to pass here. 57 years ago, I was obsessed. With my research, yes. And with you, Jamie. At the time, I was still young, having just graduated with my genetic engineering degree. My father's connections got me on the team, and there, I met you. You were working as my father's assistant. Your beauty, your smile, I was stricken. I saw something in you that I never felt with women of my own country. You warmed my cold, young heart, Jamie. You opened me up, and I couldn't stop my feelings.
Elijah.
Oh, I was so happy. The political situation was crumbling around us, but every day was a joy. I gained my father's trust, and with you there watching over me, I was able to work as hard as I ever have on the project. However, my happiness did not last for long. Gillian, It was you. You showed up and all was ruined. You arrived and joined our project team. Far from home, Jamie found comfort in a man from the same land. Your relationship grew quickly, and all I could do was stand by and watch. Jamie and Gillian fell in love, were joined, and even had a child.
Harry.
Even then, my feelings for you only grew stronger. Worried about me, my father tried to have me removed from the project, but I persisted. Jamie, I always wanted to be near you. And then, the democratic movements that had consumed the rest of the Eastern Bloc spread to our country as well. The Cold War was over. The hardliners who had pushed for its development were stripped of power and the project was cancelled. The reformers, trying to cover up the existence of such a crazed project, ordered that all materials related to it be destroyed and that we stand trial for our actions. Jamie and Gillian were to be returned to their homeland. That's about the time that I learned that you, Gillian, that you were a CIA agent, and that you were trying to pass documents on our research to your military. The country had sold us out. I'm no politician. I couldn't care less about what happened to the country. All I cared about was my research and Jamie. And I was to lose all of that, everything. For someone so young, you cannot understand how great of a shock that was.
Elijah.
That is when I decided, I swore I would see that secret, crazed project through to the end. At the time, the bioroids were 80% finished. The main part, their endostructure, was essentially completed. But we still were having trouble with the artificial skin, the area that Jamie and I were assigned to. We called it artificial skin, but there was of course no need to duplicate T lymphocytes, Langerhans cells, or endocrine cells. All we needed was keratinized cells and melanocytes to provide the pigment. With the artificial protein development techniques that we had in those days, full-scale synthetic cell development was very difficult. Research like this took months, years. The original project called for us to simultaneously snatch an entire country. In other words, a whole nation, or an entire city, had to be snatched over the course of one night. For that reason, a powerful biological agent, which could quickly and effectively kill the population of the country, was being simultaneously developed.
Lucifer Alpha.
That's right. A type RAO11 virus which another team was developing. For someone like myself, who was closely involved in the project, blowing up the lab was quite a simple task.
My God, Elijah, do you know what you're saying? That explosion killed half the world's population.
I moved all the materials and records essential to the Bioroid project into the shelter and executed my plan on June 6th. After sealing off the lab, I brought the two of you with me to the underground shelter, and we entered a cryogenic sleep. But not before I programmed an atmospheric research satellite to transmit a wake signal when the danger from Lucifer Alpha had passed.
And 10 years later, Lucifer Alpha naturally mutated into a non-toxic form.
But the automatic revival system failed to work.
Oh no, it worked. Just as planned, it revived me 10 years later. A little sooner than the two of you, of course.
But even though you sealed the lab with the explosion and everything, you should have been exposed. Why weren't you?
Oh, I was. But by that time, the vaccine L Angels had already been developed.
So everything went just as you planned it then?
Yes, up until that point. But my real struggle was yet to come. My original plan was to revive Jamie as well, and for the two of us to finish the development of the bioroids. You, Gillian, you were to stay asleep forever. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Not after looking at Jamie's peaceful face there in the pod. Besides, I could never have convinced her to work with me on the project anyway. I knew the time was not yet right, so I changed the timers of your pods to permanent on.
How? How could you do such a thing?
And so for the next 40 years, I worked alone in that cold and lonely room under the Kremlin, trying to complete the artificial skin for the Snatchers. For days and days, no one would visit me. I never saw the sun or felt the changing of the seasons. Still, I always had Jamie by my side. You were always there for me to talk to. Just you and I for 40 years in that dark cellar.
Oh, you poor, poor man.
And then, 3 years ago, my research was finally completed. First, I snatched the Siberian Special Investigative Forces to establish a transport route for the Snatchers. And then, to test the effect of large-scale snatch operations, I chose Neokobe City to be my experimental sample. Neokobe is cut off from the surrounding areas, a sort of miniature country in itself, making it a perfect test site. And since it's a melting pot of various races, it would also allow me to gather extensive data on Snatcher modification and operational techniques. In addition, the element of suspicion or mistrust, which runs deep in Japanese culture, was another reason I chose this site.
But your test revealed a critical flaw in your machine's artificial skin.
Yes, quite unexpected, I'm afraid. All my research for 40 years. I gathered data and worked day and night to find a solution, but nothing seemed to work.
So that's why you decided to bring Professor Modner here, right?
That's correct. I discovered my father in one of the government's hospitals. He was old, but still very sound of mind. Naturally, he would not cooperate with me.
Of course not. He'd never become involved in something like that.
So, unable to receive his assistance, I decided that I had to have yours. But a mistake on my part allowed both you and Gillian to be taken into custody by the authorities first.
Just what are you trying to accomplish, Elijah? You must know you can never get Jamie back.
I'm only interested in discovering what I can of the human animal. In the past, it was because of Jamie. My motive is different now.
It sounds like you're just suffering from the wild arrogance that corrupts so many scientists.
Humans are such weak creatures. No matter how much they trust one another, the tiniest speck of suspicion can destroy it all. Look at how the Snatcher problem has caused such wild unrest. No matter how much science advances or how high we set our ideals, we eventually begin to suspect each other, to hate each other, and then to kill each other. The Snatchers are nothing more than a tool for bringing out this reaction. I am simply using the Snatchers to elicit the true nature of the human animal. I think this experiment has shown me the limits of human society. I sincerely doubt it will be able to reach any greater level of prosperity on its own. If human society ever hopes to reach greater heights, what is needed is an absolute leader, a firm ruler who isn't affected by these trivial episodes of mistrust.
You're crazy if you think people would ever obey Snatchers.
Of course they wouldn't. But if they don't know, they cannot object. There has been a time in every age that the people have longed for a god to lead them. As long as they give the people no reason to suspect them, then they can easily become their gods, indeed, a new race of super beings. We are almost there. Once we perfect the artificial skin, Snatchers will transcend man to become this planet's true human beings.
But you'll never get your perfect skin now. Professor Modner is dead.
I no longer have any use for my father. I have a sample of the new skin he developed. Once I've analyzed it, I'll be able to make as much as I need. Or if need be, we could simply culture the keratinized cells, epithelial cells, and melanocytes in the quantities that we need.
What are you talking about? How could you get a sample of perfected artificial skin?
Why don't you take a look at this? We found this in the rubble of Queen's Hospital.
Random.
Oh, an acquaintance of yours?
He's a Snatcher?
That term isn't exactly accurate. This bioroid was constructed by my father without my knowledge. He modeled it after me in my youth. He built it right here in this facility. And not only that, he programmed it to destroy Snatchers. This bioroid caused me serious difficulties. It's designed and built far better than my Snatchers. The machine itself thought it was human. My father input memories for it all the way back to childhood. Those too were apparently mine. Haven't you yet realized? Random Hajil is Elijah Modner spelled backwards. How like my father, silly old man. He did virtually overnight what I could not do in 40 years of effort. Furthermore, he makes a bioroid so perfect, even the bioroid itself believes itself to be real. What's more, the cells of the skin he developed are self-replicating. Once in place, no further transplants or culturing is necessary.
Is he dead?
Its main and locomotive systems are completely shut down. It's just scrap now. But the artificial skin is being kept alive. This we need. With this, we can move to phase 2 of our plan of full-scale infiltration of the world's major nations.
The summit's already over. You'll never succeed.
What does the summit matter? Nothing holds us back now that we have this perfect skin. We can go anywhere we want, and there will be no way to tell us apart. I will have free control over the world. Nothing will be able to stop me. Politics and free thought will no longer have any meaning. My will alone will decide the course of human history.
You egomaniac. Do you think you can snatch the entire population?
There's a fully automated Snatcher factory under the Kremlin. Even as we speak, scores of new Snatchers are being born.
But no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to snatch the people's heart and soul. What do you hope to gain from this anyway?
Jamie, the human race is composed of fools. But I'm different. I will be its savior. Indeed, not just of mankind, but of all life on the planet.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Metal!
In 10 minutes, this church will be struck by a phased particle beam. I am guiding the beam from the attack satellite using GPS and 15 navigational satellites. The beam cannot miss. Everything in a 2 to 3 kilometer radius from me will be destroyed.
Stop this foolishness now. I will not have my research destroyed by some souped-up pocket calculator.
Metal, what happened at the summit?
The delegates, worried about the Snatcher menace, voted unanimously to allow the use of nuclear weapons on the city. The military is presently imposing a quarantine on Neo Kobe.
What? Do they intend to kill everybody?
The populace is in a state of panic. However, they have agreed to lift the quarantine if this church is struck by the phased particle beam. This is our last chance. I will handle things here. Gillian, Jamie, you two must flee.
You insignificant mass of metal. You'll never...
One move and I detonate. Gillian, run!
Metal, this is crazy!
We can't let a single Snatcher get out of here. And this new artificial skin has to be destroyed as well.
I will not allow some talking scrap pile to get away with this. If you are the aiming point for the beam, then I'll just have you thrown out of here. Grab this little one and take him out of here.
Metal!
Cowardly little robot.
You always were a real pain in the butt.
What's that?
What? How did... You're supposed to be deactivated.
I don't go down that easy, old man.
Stop this foolish...
Shut up! Let's try to make our final moments peaceful, shall we? And you Snatchers, you touch the little guy and the old man's head comes off.
Random!
I've always hated being used. Why don't you watch the final act with me?
Gillian, you only have 5 minutes. The turbo cycle is just outside on standby. Use that to flee.
Let me go. I'm Elijah Modner. I'm your original.
I don't care if I'm an original or a copy or what. You and I are gonna die right here. If we both die, there won't be a copy anymore now, will there?
The stupid logic of a simpleton, of a machine.
Whatever it is, it's my will!
Machines have no will. Machines cannot sacrifice themselves.
We'll see about that.
You have 4 minutes. You must go. And don't forget to take care of the factory under the Kremlin.
Stop!
Gillian, even if these memories in my head are fiction...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Our memories of our time together are all too real, Random.
Gillian, you become one hell of a junker.
Gillian, it has been most recreational being your partner.
Oh, metal!
If you can, try to pick up the pieces for me, okay? Like we did for Little John?
Little John? Oh! Okay, Metal.
Hurry! You only have 3 minutes!
Thanks! Thanks, you two! Jamie, come on!
No! Don't let her go! No!
You pathetic old fool! You don't even know how to love someone!
You stupid machine! What is that idiotic grin supposed to mean?
By snatching you, I'm finally gonna get my real self back!
Random, there's less than 1 minute to go. Thanks to you, everything will be fine.
You don't owe me any thanks. Sorry to get you involved in such a big job. You did great. You're a hell of a junker.
3, 2, 1, here it comes!
Later, kid!
Airport Division has completed boarding. 7th Mechanized Infantry Team has completed boarding. 17th Special Engineering Squad report for boarding immediately.
So you're really going, aren't you?
It's our responsibility, too. Besides, if I go to Moscow, I may get some of my memory back. And if that happens, I'll be able to love you even more than I do now. Wait for me. I want to be with you, but first I've got to destroy this terrible factory of theirs. Jamie, when I get back, let's try living together again. What do you say?
13th Special Operations Squad and all junker personnel report immediately for departure.
We'll be waiting for you, too.
Katrina! Mika! You're here too?
You better be happy, Buster, with all these beautiful women seeing you off.
I'm happy you came. Let me introduce my wife.
Jamie Seed. I suppose it's a little odd introducing myself a second time, though.
What do you mean? You've never met them before, have you?
What are you talking about, Gillian? We're good friends.
Huh? Since when?
It's the first time I've met her in person, but I've spoken with her on the video phone a lot of times.
What? Have you guys been talking about me behind my back?
Hey, chat, I'm back. Sorry, Kanzi, it had to be done. Had to be done. That was pretty amazing. I say it every time. He certainly does. What's going on, Kanzi? Man. You're wearing your special band-proof tighty whities. Oh. I'm gonna have to rework the code on that ban command. What's going on, Kanzi? I think that... How long was that cutscene? I don't remember when it started, but it felt like it was like a half an hour long. I didn't know there was a movie in the game. But I read recently a comment about Kojima saying that he's, essentially a movie maker that happens to make video games. And I guess that makes sense. Yeah. But, I mean, I would watch a Sega CD movie. I think it's awesome. I would watch a full-length Sega CD movie. I mean, this is as close as I'm probably going to get. I remember I used to have a Wing Commander for Sega CD, and I don't remember if it had really long cutscenes, but it was, well done, at least on PC. I think Sega CD was kind of fun too. I was just thinking of like other cinematic type games. Popful Mail had some good cutscenes too, but nowhere near as good as this. So I guess we'll talk to them. I see Lucas there. My controller went to sleep. That happens in this game. This is like the only game my controller goes to sleep. So funny. All right, let's talk to Mika. Trying to learn more about you was what got our relationship started. Before I knew it, we really became close, didn't we? All right, Mika, that's enough. Jamie's here. Cut it out. Our relationship has gone beyond just being friends. All right. Thank you. Beyond just friends? That sounds pretty good to me. Oh, don't be stupid, Gillian. You have a warped mind sometimes, I don't think it's Gillian. I mean, yes, he might be a little warped, but I'm getting a lot of mixed signals. I was telling Mika about how lonely it was being home alone all the time, and she told me that Jamie was always worried about me, so I gave her a video phone call. With even Alice gone, I was really lonely. Katrina? They're both so easy to talk to. It's like I've got two real sisters now. They're just like family to me now. While you're away, I hope it's okay for Jamie to come and live with me. Yeah, I have no problem with that at all. Oh boy. It'll shorten my commute as well, so I'll be killing two birds with one stone. Great. I'm so happy. It's so nice to have somebody else living in the house with me. Okay, anything else from Mika? No. Let's talk to Jamie. I'm so tired of living alone. Maybe I'll ask Katrina if I can move in with her in the near future. I think we've established that. Not sure. Maybe I was supposed to go around the circle and talk to them, but well, I feel almost as if I've got a new little sister. It's really wonderful. Katrina is such a cheerful and sweet kid.
So have they finalized what they're going to do about Junker operations? I suppose this will end up being our last mission, huh?
Well, originally they were planning on disbanding the team, but now they've decided to keep us in business.
So that means...
That's right. We've been designated as one of the government's special police divisions. That puts us above the regular cops.
So the government has decided that crime by machines poses a bigger threat than crime by humans from here on out, huh?
They've chosen the new chief, too. So when you get back, you'll get to meet the new head honcho.
Well, it's comforting to know I've got a place I can come back to.
Mika says, have a safe trip, Second Lieutenant Seed. I'm a second lieutenant as well, so let's try to work well together when you get back. What? I'm a second lieutenant? How come my rank is even lower than what I had in the army, eh?
And I'll forgive you for that little incident, all right?
When you get back from this job, you still have a dinner date to keep with me, you know.
Don't worry. I won't forget my promises to either of you. Oops, almost forgot. Of course, I'll want to spend some private moments with my wife, too, huh? What's wrong, Jamie?
Harry and I will be waiting for you to get home.
That's Harry's hat.
We can do it this time, Gillian. Not some fake couple like before, but with love and trust.
I know, Jamie.
Take care, Gillian.
I'll see you, Jamie.
Wait! Wait for me! Take me with you, please!
You? Metal?
Yes, sir! We didn't have a good frame to work with, so this is just a temporary body. Just call me Metal Gear, SEGA CD for now.
So they found your memory chip in one piece, eh?
Random protected it from the blast of the beam.
Random, huh? Wait a second. I've heard that sneeze somewhere before.
Really? I didn't hear anything. Anyway, I want to know if you'll take me with you. Please, Gillian, please take me with you.
Hurry up and get on board, partner.
Yes, sir, Gillian.
Throughout history, suspicion has always bred conflict. The real conflict, though, resides in people's hearts. This conflict has just begun.
Wow, it looks like that's it. Credits. So they ended it with a extended cutscene. So I guess the difficulty in that combat scene makes a little bit more sense. That was really intense. That's the end of the game. I don't know, Kanzi. I've never played it. I'm assuming so. We got credits unless there's like post-credit stuff. I'm just gonna let this roll. Yeah, you were saying Act 3 was tacked on. So yeah, I plan on going and checking out the other versions. But yeah, I think I'll give it like a 9.5. That combat section was just, that was rough. My hands hurt so much. And maybe like a normal, younger child wouldn't be bothered by that, but my hands can't take that. Can go back as a Saturn or a PlayStation. Is there like a definitive edition of Snatcher? Because I was honestly only familiar with the Sega CD version. I didn't even know it was on Saturn or PlayStation until doing a little bit of research on it. You think this one is? I'm very happy with it. I enjoyed the whole thing. I don't know why I'm getting weird audio static blips. I've been curious about the cast. So Gillian was Jeff Lupitin. Metal Gear is Lucy Childs. Random Hajil was Ray Van Steen. Jamie was Susan Mela? Melee? I don't know. Mika, Kimberly Harn or Harney. Katrina, Lynn Busan. Why does everyone have such a crazy name? Why isn't there like Bob Smith? Can't pronounce anybody's name. Where? Now I'm trying to figure out like where these voice actors came from. The names were kind of unusual, so I'm wondering like if they're sourced. Is there like a US cast, or is it like some Canadians, or do you know anything, Clark, about like the details? You wanted the ladies have a smell off. There's our son. Good old Harry. Fortune teller. There's a fortune teller? Was that in the... Oh, I think I remember the... Was that in like Alton Plaza? Is that where? Yeah. Harry was my son. Harry was Jamie and Gillian's son. He was the engineer, the Junker engineer. Yeah. He sadly didn't make it. Man, what a story. What a story. Yeah, and Harry never knew who his parents were. There we go. Is that it? What's next? Well, it's a bit early, but last stream, X redeemed... Thanks, Clark. X redeemed Action 52. So the plan was to play Snatcher up until midnight. I didn't know where I was in the story. So I was planning on playing until midnight, and then the last half hour or so, I was going to play the game that X chose, which is called Bubblegum Rosie. And I have no idea what it's about. If you want to look up Action 52 Bubblegum Rosie for Sega Genesis, you'll know more than I do. I know nothing about it. So I guess we're going to be playing that. So I guess let me get that set up. You got your protective case for the Snatcher cassette? Nice. Yeah, I saw that post. It's pretty sweet looking. Now, that Etsy thing I was talking about, I don't know if I could spend $50 on a replica or like a remake. It would be kind of cool to have like sitting around if you're the type of person that likes to have stuff sitting around. I don't, because that just means it's going to be something that's going to collect dust. So I don't think I'm going to go through with it, but it would be kind of cool to have. Yeah, awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I am going to switch over to Action 52. But I'm going to take the opportunity to just take a break for a couple of minutes, hit the bathroom, whatever, or get Action 52 up and going. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick break, and I guess we'll just play Action 52 for the rest of the night. If I can tolerate it. I don't know what I'm getting into there. So let me just get that set up, and I will be right back. Alright, chat. I'm back. Like it or not. Let's switch over. Action 52. Alright, so X redeemed Action 52, which means you get to pick an Action 52 game for me to play on the next retro stream or whatever. Oh, this is not the game. This is just... so usually it's like the last half hour, but since we finished the game, we're just going to do it now. And that means when we come back on Wednesday, we'll be starting Super Mario World on Super Nintendo. All right, let's just get into the menu here. So it's called Bubblegum Rosie. I don't remember what number he said it was. I don't see it. I hope he wasn't looking at the Nintendo list. Did I miss it? I'm not seeing it. He must have been looking at the NES Action 52. X, are you around? We need a game. This is such good music. I don't know what X is up to. But I don't see the game. I was going to look it up and confirm. Let's see. I don't even see it. That's NES. He picked an NES game. Okay. He had one job. So you see here. I don't know what he's up to. I'm guessing he's probably... Is he watching Rob?
One.
I don't want to just pick a random game. Guess we'll just watch some of these. Well, if he doesn't show up, I guess we'll just have to pick one to play. It's not going to be Cheetah Men or Haunted Hill. Had one job. Music demo. Randomizer. The only other game I played was Billy Bob. Billy Bob wasn't too bad. I guess I'll just have to go to see if he's in Rob's channel and make him come over here. See, Sarandon is there. Sorry, chat. I thought I knew what I was doing. X was supposed to be picking a game for me, but he picked one for the wrong system. I don't have an NES, and I play on hardware, so I just have to listen to this awesome music until I can find out where he is and have him pick a game. Let's see. Rav, do you know where X is? Have you seen him around? He's supposedly watching Rob.
Level 1.
Well, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna pick something. Thanks a lot, X. I guess I'll just play Billy Bob because it's the only other one I know. And I don't want to, like, spoil the other games. Can't remember which button was to shoot. It's almost like Snatcher combat. You gotta move the crosshair with the D-pad and shoot with C. I don't think you can even change which button you want as your fire button. Alright, not bad.
Level complete.
Level complete.
Level 2.
Oh man, it's hard to get there fast. Oh, up top. Get him. Got no time to waste. Come on. Oh, who shot me? Who was it?
Level complete.
Oh, okay. I guess there's like a minimum number of kills.
Level 3.
I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Wish this... Hey, I can't move that fast. Can't shoot me. It's not fair. I mean, I'm literally just holding the D-pad down. Oh god. Chill out. Chill. Dude, this is not fair. What?
Level 3.
No, this is not... This is not the game that X picked. X picked an NES game. I don't have an NES, and he's not around to pick a new game, so I'm just playing whatever I want. If he ever shows up, he'll have to pick a new game. Yeah, he had one job. I specifically said, you know, make sure it's a Genesis game. But no, he goes and looks up Action 52 for NES. So I was trying to find him. I know other streams that he was in, and I don't know if he was, I didn't see him chatting, so I couldn't talk to him. But if anyone out there is in the same channel with X, send him over here so he can pick another game. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep playing Billy Bob because it's not bad. The mechanics are different because, you know, I'm moving the cursor across the entire screen. Like I have free range of motion, whereas Snatcher was like snapped to a grid. I could whisper him. I don't even know if he's on Twitch. It's not that important. He just, you know, he railed my stream. You know, it's fine. Not a big deal. He's just, you know, watching somebody else instead of me. Even though this is the night I was going to be playing the game he picked.
Level complete.
Yeah.
Level 4.
Okay. I don't remember how far I got before. It's kind of like Snatcher. Like you just have to make sure you shoot the guys in the proper order so they don't shoot you. Oh God. Oh my God. I cannot hit that guy.
Level complete.
Wow.
Level 5.
Okay. Oh, they're coming a lot faster now. It's pretty fun though. Definitely challenging. Oh God. Sometimes you gotta like shoot a little early and hope that it actually hits. Like I don't even stop moving the cursor. Hey dude. Hey, you were not the first one on the screen. You can't do that. How am I passing these? I don't know.
Level 6.
Level 6. Wow. Uh-oh. Hey, I shot that guy. All right, all right.
Level 6.
That was a little too much. Come on, what am I supposed to do about that?
6.
It's getting a little out of hand. Okay.
Level complete.
So like,
Level 7.
can I get an extra life here? That'll be nice. Uh-oh. Oh, guy in the window. Guy up top. Guy in the window. Get him. Oh, no. Come on. I'm playing it with a Genesis controller here, buddy. We made to level 7. Game's fun, but it's a little rough. I'm not sure it's something I play for an hour, though. What else could I play? I don't know. I didn't know Snatcher was going to be that short.
Level 1.
Guess I'll just keep doing Billy Bob. As long as I can stand it. Because I'm not set up. What? No. That was like the opposite side of the screen. How am I supposed to get there? I'm not sure if it's random or if it's the same pattern all the time. I made it pretty far before getting shot before. I'm gonna get shot. What's going on?
Level complete.
Okay.
Level 2.
I wish there's a way to make this go faster, like move the cursor faster. I haven't tried the other buttons. Doesn't seem like it. Wow. This seems harder than the first time. I guess I'll have to look up the games in the future, make sure they actually exist.
Level 3.
Okay. As far as Action 52 games, this is really not bad. You've seen a couple of the other ones. This is pretty playable. Even if it's challenging, like, it makes sense. It doesn't look too bad. Music is tolerable.
Level complete. Level 4.
Okay. Oh, there's two guys in the window. That was tricky. The cursor gets lost in the clouds sometimes. Oh, he's dead? Okay. Oh, he's not. Oh, come on. What? Their hands are up. I thought that means they're shot. What is going on? I'm down to 1 health? You dead or what? Okay. Okay, yeah. They had their hands up and then they would start shooting again, unless they're spawning guys behind guys with their arms up. I don't know. Doesn't seem very nice. Guy up top. Guy up top. I was going to say, there's no way I'm going to make it there. Come on, he just got on the screen. Wow. Unfair. He's on the other side of the screen. Not possible. Oh, and they spawned another guy right behind him.
Level 5.
Okay. Okay. Not cool. You should not be able to spawn guys behind other guys. That guy's gonna shoot me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. That was impossible.
Level 5.
Not possible. Okay, I needed 2 more guys.
Complete.
I needed 2 more guys.
Level 6.
Go, go, go. No! Not fair. Cheat. You cheat. Come on, Billy Bob. Need those kills. Ah. Got him.
Level complete.
I think this is as far as we got, right? Level 7.
7.
2 lives. Just gotta keep moving. Hope we go in the right spot. See, that guy up top came out first, so I don't know why the guy on the ground was shooting at me before the guy that came out of the window was. Unless it's just random, like who starts shooting when. Oh, missed. God. Kind of reminds me of the Shinobi for Master System, the bonus round. You'd have to throw these shurikens at the end to get bonus points for your ninja magic or something. Oh, come on. This game is a bit of a cheater. This is the farthest we've gotten. We had to get hit by that guy. I knew that was coming. Yeah. Nothing I can do. Game over. Made to level 8. So it got a little better. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of skill involved when they're popping up on opposite ends of the screen.
Level 1.
All right. Let's go, Billy Bob. Looking for the windows. 3 guys on the ground so far. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Where are you coming out? There you are. Oh, missed one. Gotta save these lives for the level 7. Alright.
Level complete. Level
No hit.
2.
Doing a no hit run. Oh, window. That was tricky. They did another one of those. They spawned a guy on top of the other guy. Where are you? Up top. Got him. Oh. I thought he was going to draw. It's pretty intense. I would say this is not as intense as Snatcher combat, especially the end. Man,
3.
I'm so glad that was the end, though. I couldn't take much more of that. I didn't know if he was dead or not. Oh, there were 2 there. That was totally... He's gonna shoot. Oh, God. Not fair. Okay. I took 1 shot so far. Oh. Oh. Got him.
Level complete.
Not doing bad, not doing bad.
Level 4.
Not sure how to handle this now, because I'm playing Action 52. Primarily as a filler, but it was scheduled for tonight, just not this game. And I don't plan on being an Action 52 streamer. So maybe I'll have to postpone
Level complete.
Action 52 for a bit until X decides on a game. Or he can just say, Billy Bob was fine. I'm gonna leave it up to him. At least we're playing a game. Can't say I would have hit that start streaming button just to stream Billy Bob for an hour, though. It's not that exciting. At least it's a game I can play in chat. If I had to.
Level complete.
Okay. Doing okay-ish.
Level 6.
We're at level 6 with 4 lives. Now it's going to start getting real tough. Oh, God. Oh. Wow. Too hard, too hard. Got 4 health. Let's get these guys. Oh, window. Oh. That guy in the window. Well, I got 2 bullets left. I'm out of bullets. Oh no. I'm out of bullets.
Level 6.
Alright, so don't waste bullets. Why we needed one more guy. Man. Okay. Gotta conserve those bullets. Window. Window. I'm not sure how many guys I need to kill. I really haven't been counting. Hey, I'm trying to get there. I don't think they should be able to shoot me if I'm not there. Give me a chance. Maybe it has to do with how many bullets I have. That's how many guys I have to kill, or close to it. Well, I had 4 left. How many did I start with? Level 8, 3 lives. Okay, let's go. 32 bullets. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, wasted 1. Okay, got him. Right now we gotta... I know we got... Oh god. Yeah. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. We got 2 lives. Let's see if we can PB. What? Oh, we got it? I thought we died. PB.
Level 9.
Level 9. Oh yeah. Oh man. This just got crazy. Oh my god.
Level 9.
Yeah, I don't think so. Holy cow. That was intense. Alright guys, you gotta let me shoot back. We made it to level 9. With an NES gun. This is Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis. We don't do any NES here. No NES gun, no NES games. Seen NES games a million times. They're never gonna catch on. Never gonna catch on. Alright. Rab, what do you think? Alright, so oh, I can move.
Level 3.
Yeah, I think this might be 2-player.
4.
Are you back? It's working now. Yeah, this is 2-player.
Level
Has to be, because the other ship is not doing anything. Oh, I mean, it moved up.
Level 6. Level 7. Level 8.
Alright, so I guess not this game, because...
Level 9.
Unless there's only 10 levels. If not, I'll just have to, like, reset it. What does that mean? Is that it? I guess that was it. Okay, so that's all the levels. So that was, I'm gonna say, because it's blue, yeah, it was supposed to be 2-player, but I don't have a second player. There's no computer player, I guess. So I'm guessing the blue ones have to be 2-player, so no blue ones. No blue ones. I don't know what purple means. I don't know what the color codes are, except for sharks. Okay. Where's that at? A number is helpful too. 19, okay. Let's see what sharks is.
Level 1.
Looks like we're a diver. There's a shark. Got one. Okay. So far, so good. Pretty good music. I don't... Got another one. I don't know if I can move. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Got him. You know, so far all these games, I would be happy if I made them. They're mostly playable. I don't know how skilled the people were that were behind this, but if this was like their first gig, you know, I think it'll be all right. Sharks. Yeah, these are all new to me. Like I said, Billy Bob, I played a bit of before. The one that you picked, Rav, that Haunted Hills, I think I played that for a couple minutes. Just to... Wow. I just wanted to see what the random games were about. I didn't play it for very long, so that was still kind of new. And then Cheetah Men, I think was another one I may have looked into, but not for very long. Oh wow, that's a lot of sharks. It's pretty fun. I like this one. I like this one. I'm sure it's going to get way harder. Let's get them while they're swimming away. If I can. I don't know what the challenge is besides, you know, just like killing sharks and not getting eaten. Yeah, I could. This would have been like a fun game for me, like back when. Oh, they get faster. Back when I was younger, like on PC or something. But I would say like relying on the D-pad for all this intricate movement makes it challenging because you can only go as fast as the character, even if you're pushing the proper direction. Like, there's no way to speed it up. Double kill. Missed that one. Oh well, I tried. Wow. fast. Wow, that was close. Wonder how many sharks this thing can draw on the screen at one time. I'm not getting any slowdown or anything.
Complete. Level 4.
Alright, here we go. Level 4. I wonder if there are gonna be new sharks. Oh. I think that guy got that one off screen. Whoa. It is getting kind of crazy. I'm thinking if I accidentally touch one... Oh, God. If I accidentally touch one, it's probably going to kill me. I can see the challenge would be if, like, there's a timer and you have to kill, like, a certain amount of sharks. But the fact that they're just swimming around me isn't really challenging. But it's fun and a bit mindless. Does that sound like farts?
Level
I mean, I guess farts underwater. Possibly. Oh, we got jellyfish now. Ah, jellyfish. This is called sharks, not jellyfish and sharks. That was close. I thought I died there because I accidentally thought I touched it. Missed that one. Okay. And it doesn't seem like they're limiting me on my harpoons, which is nice. Because that would be really tough to, like, manage ammo. Like Billy Bob had an ammo management part to it. So I'm guessing there's probably 10 levels to every game. Whoa, it's getting tough. Oh, accidentally touched a jellyfish.
Level 5.
It's getting a little crowded. Oh, I needed like 2 more kills. Oh, man.
Level 6.
All right. I like sharks. Sharks is good. You can always go for PBs in Action 52. I'm not keeping track of the level, though. Because I could always go back into the VODs if I really wanted to. Oh, man.
Level 6.
It's getting real now. Like, I think I got to level 9 in Billy Bob. The music has a bit of an Eastern sound to it at times. I guess it's the key, or it's probably a mode. It's modal. Oh yeah.
Complete.
We're on fire now. Well,
Level 7.
not underwater, but... Oh man. What was happening there? My harpoon wasn't killing him. I wonder if they spawn where you are vertically. Like if I would stay in one spot, but they spawn like on top of me unless I move. Because they're spawning in places that I'm not, but... Ooh. Okay. And once again, it is C to fire. Whoa. No idea how many kills I have. just clipped his tail. No.
Level 7.
No. Probably only needed a couple more. Uh-oh. There's nothing I could do there. Level 7. Need to level 7. Not bad. So, more sharks or something else? Sharks wasn't bad. I guess this is kind of a good way to preview the games. Like I said, the blue ones are probably all 2-player. Billy Bob gets real tough at the end. I don't think that's something I'll be able to beat. Sharks might be doable. I'm kind of curious about Sunday Drive. Let's see what that is.
Level 1.
Okay, so we're driving. Which reminds me of I've been playing American Truck Simulator off stream. This is not American Truck Sim. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, if anything. I guess just avoiding cars. It's probably easy because all I can do is beat my horn. So I guess they just keep adding more traffic to make it difficult. But I'm really liking, yeah, that's it. I'm really liking American Truck Sim. I'm just playing with my PS4 controller. Backing up the trailers is difficult with a controller, though. I was watching a video on how to get better, or, you know, how to approach backing up the trailers, but I know how to do it, which is funny. Like, I can do it in real life, but I can't do it in the game very smoothly. It takes me a while to get it lined up because I'm looking at it. A lot of times I'm doing the backing up from like a top down, or looking at the truck from the front, and I always turn the wheel the wrong way. That's why I was never very good at the older GTA games, the top-down GTA, because whenever I'm going up on the screen, I'm fine. I can turn the right way, but as soon as I'm going down, I always turn the wrong way.
Level 3.
So I could tell the guy in the video was using a steering wheel because I could tell by how smooth his wheels were turning in the game. So that didn't really help me all that much. I mean, lining up the trailer info kind of helped. But actually doing it with a controller, it's not as straightforward. I don't know if it's worth getting a steering wheel for. I don't know if I'm that serious about it. It's fun just to kind of hang out and drive around. I've just been doing like local shorter deliveries. Still just taking odd jobs. I don't have my own business yet.
Level complete. Level 4.
SnowRunner? Are those like are they like truck sim games? I think I heard of SnowRunner. I don't know anything about I don't know anything about SnowRunner, but it sounds familiar. This is kind of cool. I mean, it starts out easy, but I can move up and down, left and right. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I like this. It's making my eyes go a little crazy because I'm constantly looking up and down. Whoa. But I like it. It's simple but challenging.
Level complete.
SnowRunner is like a sequel of MudRunner. Okay. Yeah, I got American Truck Sim for $5. It's always on sale, but you know, most of the states are DLC, but it comes with, I guess California is what you start out in the base game, but I got Arizona for free. So I based my business out of Tucson. Uh-oh. I was going to say, there's no way for me. They blocked me in.
5.
I'm not sure my horn actually does anything. Maybe it's just to get my frustration out when I'm about to crash. Right. Let's try not to get boxed in.
Level complete.
It reminds you of Frogger. Yeah,
Level 6.
I can see that a little bit, yeah. There's a similar avoidance mechanic there. There has to be like a Frogger clone on here. Uh-oh. Whoa. Can you imagine like getting a Genesis for Christmas and, you know, it's not one of the systems that have like a packed-in game? You know, like my Genesis came with Altered Beast. Uh-oh. Can you imagine getting a Genesis and they packed in Action 52? And like, this is all you ever knew? And then you become older and like these are retro games now, and you start seeing games like Sonic and Snatcher, whatever else you can think of that might be mind-blowing to see. You're like, wait a minute, I grew up playing Action 52 and I could have been playing Sonic.
7.
I'm pretty sure I beat Altered Beast the day I got my Genesis. It wasn't a particularly difficult game, but coming from the Master System, it looked pretty amazing, and I loved it. All right. Man, this is making my eyes crazy. But I like this one too. Sharks is pretty good. This is... Whoa. Watch out. This is pretty cool. I like how they ramp up the difficulty in the games. That a lot of it makes sense. Now, at the end of the Billy Bob thing...
Level complete. Level 8.
Level 8. You only ever played Sonic and Mario games? I've never played the RPGs myself. I don't know how I got into this group of people on Twitch, and they're all about RPGs, and I know nothing about them. But, yeah, a lot of people that I visit and, you know, chat in their channels and whatnot, they're really into RPGs, and I don't know. I never really had much of an experience with RPG games. I think I had... The closest would have been like a dungeon... there's nothing I could do there. Would have been like dungeon crawler-esque kind of game, like a Phantasy Star. But I never had an RPG on any of my systems. Now, I did collect, so there were games I collected, but they were purely for the collect factor, not... Oh, man, game over. Made to level 8. Gauntlet? Yeah. Gauntlet was good. It's not a game I owned back then, but it's a game I played not long ago. It's pretty good. Okay. So that game was pretty solid. That was Sunday Drive. Was there another game that you mentioned? Alfredo. Did you actually you want me to see what Alfredo is? I don't know anything about these. What else we got? Force 1, Appleseed, Skeeter. What else we got? Magic Bean. What number was that? Oh, 43. No idea what Magic Bean is.
Level 1.
Okay, so we're... Looks like we're Jack. We're Jack
Level
climbing
1.
the beanstalk. All I can do is I can move up and down and left and right, but it's an auto-scroller. So it's just another version of auto-scrolling. Like the Freeway game. So yeah, it's an interesting take. So instead of it being like a top-down driving, we're climbing the beanstalk. And I can't do anything. I have no actions other than moving. Not sure about this one. It's an interesting take. All right.
Level complete. Level 2.
Here we go. Oh. Like I say, the music in the games has been pretty tolerable. I've heard worse music in more popular games. It's not something I would put on to listen to, you know, when I want to listen to music. There are some games that I could throw their soundtrack on and it would be fine for background music. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know, considering the fact that there's 52 games on one cartridge, the music's not bad.
Complete. Level 3.
Okay. I'm guessing like all they're really doing is adding more objects every level. I'm not sure why there are objects out in the sky area. I don't know if I can leave the beanstalk. It would make sense if I could, but then again, do any of these games actually make sense? All right.
Level complete.
So it seems like every
Level
game has
4.
like 9 levels or so. They are living up to their name. Whoa, we got some diagonal action now. That's making it tricky for sure. That's what's going to get me. It's going to be a diagonal. So I'm going to need to move, you know, up or something, and I'm going to move right into it. Yeah, I can't move off the beanstalk, so I don't know why there's stuff out in the sky. It's just taking up valuable processing resources. Okay.
Level complete.
All right. I gotta say, so far, like, Cheetah Man has to be one of the absolute worst I've played on this cartridge. Unfortunately. I was hoping Cheetah Man would be a lot cooler, but the hitboxes are so bad that it's almost unplayable for an extended period of time, which that's why I That's why I said, like, when I do Action 52, it's supposed to be at the end of a stream, the last half hour. Like, who wants to sit through more than that? I mean, I barely can sit through half an hour, and who's going to want to actually watch my stream? So that's why it's an incentive. It's for immersion? I guess so.
Level 6.
Wow. I think level 6 is going to be it for me. So, yeah, so anyone out there lurking, wondering what the heck I'm doing, this was supposed to be a point redemption from somebody, and they were supposed to choose a game for me to play in the last half hour, but I ended up beating the main game early. So I'm just kind of winging it. Wow. Playing some random games because I'm not set up. Oh, I got sorted.
Level 6.
I am set up for Super Nintendo technically, but I wasn't ready to start it. I want to start it fresh on like a new day. Oh, you see that? There's like 6 things flying at me there. So when we come back on Wednesday, we'll be starting out with Super Nintendo for the first time ever, streaming my Super Nintendo. My only experience with it is I played the first level of Super Mario World just to get a feel for the controls, and it feels so weird to me because I've never played it before. Oh, that was not...
Level 6.
No. And they make you start at the bottom? I was going to say this game is not terrible, but they don't let you continue after you die. I had some sick moves in there, and now they were for nothing. You know? There's nothing I could do there. It's because I'm not used to playing good retro games. The controls, like, I've never played a Super Nintendo before, so having the buttons arranged in that particular order, it's got shoulder buttons and it's got 4 face buttons. It's just not a configuration I'm used to. And, you know, I know nothing about the game. I've seen the game played. I've seen people play Super Mario World, but I gotta say most of it has been like through like Mario Maker stuff. I don't know if I've ever actually seen anybody beat Super Mario World unless it was a speed run. I can probably squeeze another game in here. I'll go to my normal time. Brought Kanzi out of lurk with some magic bean. Alright. What else can we try? What else can we try? Number 12? What's number 12? Oh, Alfredo. Okay. Alright, we'll see what Alfredo is all about.
Level 1.
Okay. Oh.
Level 1.
I thought I had to catch the food. I have to avoid it. Oh, I can jump too. Okay. This is pretty hard.
Level 1.
So I think this is their version of Mario. Wow, that was just cheap.
Level 1.
It's a cooking game? I don't know if I would go that far. I don't think... This is... What? This is level 1. Oh, wait. How did I catch that? Wait, so I can catch... I'm supposed to catch some things. Some food I have to catch, and other food kills me. What? Alright, we'll go back. Let's see if we can figure this game out.
Level 1.
Some food kills me. That was a... Okay, I think I have to catch the pasta.
Level 1.
It honestly feels like the game is running too fast. Okay. So we got... So, don't catch the meatballs?
Level 1.
I don't know. Catch the pasta. Pasta's good. Avoid the hot dogs. Yeah, no hot dogs. The rigatoni. And it seemed like the meatball kind of hurt me too. Unless it's because it hit me in the back. I don't know. Ravioli. Yeah, meatballs are bad. If that's a meatball. I don't know.
Level 1.
I want to say this game is not good. If I had to form an opinion based on the little bit that I've seen thus far, not good. They needed to slow down the pasta a little bit. I can't even see what's happening. Like,
Level
hey!
Complete.
Like a worse version of Burger Time?
Level 2.
I don't even know if you could even say that. There's no way I could get away from that wiener. Okay. Well, that was Alfredo. I don't know if I want to... I don't think I want to keep playing that one, honestly. I thought we would pick one more to keep going, but yeah. She did say that. All right. Is there another one, maybe? I'd like to know what these colors mean. I don't know what the colors mean. Kanzi? Anything you want to see? This is not going to be a usual thing. This is supposed to be a points redemption. I'm just trying to get some live time. Ninja? Okay. What number was Ninja? Oh, I see it. 25. Yeah. All right, let's see what Ninja's all about. Okay. So it's like Shinobi. Can I move? I can move. Okay. But it's one of those games where the screen does not scroll unless you're walking into it. So I can jump and I can throw shurikens. Okay. Oh, it's not bad. Artwork's pretty good. This is not bad. Oh, but I can't see what's coming because the screen does not scroll unless I'm standing at the very edge of it. Oh god, this is scary. Yeah, people think Ninja Gaiden is hard. Have you played Action 52 Ninja? I know, that was my biggest gripe with, Oh, I didn't know they could throw stuff too.
Level
Okay.
1.
With like Potful Mail. That game was not bad, but that screen scrolling thing made it really tough to feel comfortable moving. Like, I do not feel good about this movement. The game, the combat, throwing shurikens, it's see, like, there's no way I can avoid that because he's standing right in front of me. It's such a shame. Like, this game could have been really fun, but it's got that ridiculous screen scrolling thing. And there's nothing you can do about that unless you would hack it. I guess I just have to... just keep throwing them forward until I kill stuff. Alright, Rav. Hopefully I'm still here. Well, essentially that's what this is, Kanzi. This is Action 52, though. It's not 500. So, you're not wrong. All these games are exactly that. And no, I played the NES, not version of Action 52. It was like, this was back in the 80s when it was new. I knew somebody that had one of those multi-carts for the NES, and it had like, I don't know, 100 or 300 games on it or something. And it was worse than this by far. I don't really know much about the Action 52 on NES, but I would assume that it's as bad or worse just because of the limitations. We're talking games of questionable quality at the level of the NES, probably so much worse. But if you don't know what you're doing, you know, as a programmer, doesn't mean that the Genesis is going to be automatically better. There could be some hidden gems on the NES version of Action 52. This level is it's pretty long. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh.
Level complete.
Level complete.
Level 2.
Well, that was certainly something. Not bad. I don't want to play too much of it in case somebody wants to choose that someday. But I guess that's going to be it for me, because we finished Snatcher, which was my main goal. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to be it for me tonight. Thanks to anybody that suffered through that, both lurking and chatters. Snatcher is officially over. I didn't know how much longer it was. So it ended up being tonight. I thought we had like another night or so of it, but I really couldn't tell. But tonight ended up being pretty much us watching the end movie. But thank you, Kanzi. I appreciate that. I try a little bit. I'm glad you had fun. It was a little nerve-wracking, you know, considering X2 picked a game for a system I don't have, so I'll have to let him either choose another game or just consider this fulfilled. But yeah, Snatcher was awesome. If anybody out there has the opportunity to play it, even if you have to do it, you know, without hardware, if you want to do it with software, if you know what I mean, by all means, it's really fun. That last action scene tonight, that was the hardest part of the entire game. And it was tough. I really didn't know how much more I could take of that. My hands were burning up. And then once we got through that, it was pretty much like watching the end cutscene movie. For it seemed like a half an hour. I have no idea. But so when we come back on Wednesday, we're going to be diving into the Super Nintendo. And I was originally going to do Super Mario World and then possibly jump over to the Dreamcast. But since I'm going to have the Super Nintendo, you know, it's already hooked up. I've got everything on a Switch box. Like I can easily switch between my systems. But I have like overlay stuff that's somewhat related. So I'm going to have to get all my overlays switched over for Nintendo. So we might just stick with the Super Nintendo for a little bit. So Super Mario World and then maybe some Super Metroid. And if that's going well, maybe we'll pick another Super Nintendo game. I don't know. Maybe an RPG. If somebody thinks there's one I could actually play and enjoy, I'm down for that. But yeah, it's going to be it for me. Thanks again for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I really do. But hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. If not, maybe Friday. And if it's not here, I'm sure I'll see you somewhere on Twitch in another stream. But anyway, have a good rest of your week, everybody. And good night.